Godfather, my name's Jerome Levon Avis. Used to call me JL, you and me, son. You know, I miss them so much, like you folks. We miss them all. They made such great music together. My father, Bill Avis, is here tonight. He started marching up and down Yonge Street at the age of 17 with Levon, and over the years, that's when Richard, Rick, and Garth, Robbie came into the mix, and Ronnie Hawkins and the Hawks, to Levon and the Hawks, to the Bob Dylan and the band, to the band. He's been there through all of it. I'm proud to call him my pops. 83 years young. The boys used to call him Business Bill. Here he is. Come on, Dad.
You enjoying it? I got a story for you. It's a good story, believe me. But we all know that a couple of weeks ago, we lost one of our members from the band. And
Hold that microphone.
We became the band from Ronnie Hawkins and the Hawks, Levon and the Hawks. But I got a story for you. Gene Chandler. Anyone know that name? Really? What was one of his songs? Hey Baby?
Duke of Earl.
What do I remember?
Duke of Earl. Duke of Earl.
Do you remember Duke of Earl? There you
Big
go.
hit there.
So Duke of Earl came out on the radio, folks, and Robbie, bless his heart, thought it was the best song that he had ever heard. And he immediately went down to Sam the Record Man on Yonge Street and bought a 45 of Duke of Earl. And he brought it home. We were all living at Robbie's mother's home in Toronto. And we had a hi-fi in the living room, which normally we would listen to Ray Charles or Bobby Blue Bland, but not Duke of Earl. That was okay, but then we were working the room called the Friars Tavern on Yonge Street. Some of you remember it. And of a night, he comes in with a cape on his, something like Elvis Presley with his scarves, you know, giving out the scarves. And you know what he did? He threw that cape at the end of his concerts into the audience. And we told Robbie, if you do it, you're not with us anymore. Because it was embarrassing. Huh? To that end, it was no longer Robbie Robertson, it was Duke. And without a word of a lie, I cannot remember if it was Rick Danko, our bass player, or Levon, our drummer, decided to nickname him Duke. And thereafter, within the group, Robbie was never referred to as Robbie Robertson. He was referred to as, come on, Duke, we're going to get something to eat, or come on, Duke, we're going wherever. True story.
Tales from the road. Thank you, Dad.
They tell me we're running a little short, but I had one more story.
You can tell it to them later. You can tell it to them later.
Yeah, you'll have to see him backstage.
I'll have to tell you later. But it involved Bob Dylan and Gordy Lightfoot. But I'll tell you that one next time. Good talking with you all, folks. My son now is going to play me play you one of my favorite Levon songs. And please, I know you'll know it, sing along with him. And it's been good talking with y'all. Love you.
Thank you, Dad.